Hello, ma'am.
Hi, people. Very good afternoon.
Hello, ma'am.
Good afternoon, madam.
Can you mute yourself? Can you people
Hello,
mute
ma'am.
yourself? Hi, Sunita. So we'll wait for another 2-3 minutes. Let everyone join in. Okay. And then we will start. Hi, Nahidul. All right, people. Shall we start then? Today, as like you, it would be generic questions. Somebody's saying, I cannot understand. Can I get that video? Which one you are saying? Which one mock test? Okay, my Nahidul, I did not. I'm unable to understand what you are saying. Okay, so like, how many of you wanted me to discuss time and work? Was that only one person? Okay. Time, speed, distance. There was no lecture yesterday, Andrew. All right. Okay. So after that, in case if you people want any other topic, let me know. I'll just pull out the questions from those topic and we will discuss, because today we are not discussing any mock test. And am I audible? Am I audible? I think so, because you people are replying to me what I'm asking. So yes. All right, then let's start. So all of you know the basics of time and work, right? So we'll just move to the questions directly. Let me know the answers first. What do you think? What would be answer? And then I'll tell you what approach can be used. Ashwin, you have to email me. You have to send an email to me. Which questions you were saying, James? Can you post that question here? Okay. So the answer for this one is what? What's the answer for this one? 4 days. So all of you got the answer for this one? Rishabh is saying 4, Pranto is saying 4. All of you got it? Yeah, I'll explain. So there is one thing, something called as, I don't know why it is not moving. Yeah. So M is directly proportional to, like, number of people are directly proportional to work. More number of men can do more work, and number of men is inversely proportional to time. 1 minute, James, if you can post that question here, if that's possible for you to post it here, I can discuss in the class itself. All right, or I will take it in tomorrow's class, like on Saturday's class. So M is directly proportional to W, M is inversely proportional to time. So when you combine these two, you will get M is directly proportional to W and inversely proportional to time. Similarly, we have men is inversely proportional to efficiency. Now, whichever thing is inversely proportional, we'll write it on the same side, MT. So M and E also has to be on one side. So EMT, where E stands for efficiency, E stands for efficiency, T stands for time, and W stands for work. M stands for men or number of women, right? So EMP upon W, W will come in denominator, and this proportionality sign will be equal to and equal to some constant K. So I can write it as E1 M1 T1 upon W1 is equal to E2 M2 T2 upon W2. All right, E2 M2 T2 upon W2. Is that clear? All right. So this is what we will be using in this question. When they're saying 6 men, so this will become M1. Take 10 days, this will become T1. Working 10 hours per day, so this is H1, or like M1, T1, H1, where H stands for hours. If had it been day, D1 into H1. Okay, I'll write it up. M1, D1 stands for days, and H1 stands for hour. Find the number of days that 15 men take to complete. I'm unable to see the question. 15 men will take, so this is M2, will take to complete if they work 10 hours per day. So this is H2. We need to calculate T2. So we will be using this formula, M1 T1 H1 is equal to M2 T2 H2. As they are doing same work, so W1 is equal to W2. W1 is equal to W2 because they are doing same work. So just substitute the value. 6 into 10 into 10 is equal to 15 into T2 into 10. So this will get cancelled, 15 1, 15 4. So T2 is equal to 4. I hope it's clear. Previous slide. So this is the one. You just need to use this, where E stands for efficiency. Okay, E stands for efficiency. Yeah, we'll see that. We'll come to that. Okay, let me move to the other question. 1 minute. Do I have? Okay, go for this one. Sumitja, that's not the case that I don't care for the students who have joined on the YouTube. That's not the case. But I don't think so that I have to reply for each and everything what people are typing over there. But if you are typing something good, like something which is useful for me and useful for others, I will be definitely going through that. But if people are just abusing on, I don't know who is this Akshat Soni comes and started abusing on YouTube and just keep on spamming it, I don't think so that I have to pay attention to that. All right, Sumit, I hope you got my point. Okay, so what about this? What's the answer? C is the answer. All right, Pranto. Anybody else? All right. Yes, Nelius. Okay. So what is this? He now works 50% faster. He now works 50% faster means what? Earlier efficiency or later efficiency? It's earlier efficiency or later efficiency? It's later efficiency, right? Yes. So Arjun can do 1/6 of a work in 2 days. 1/6 of a work, W1 is given. This is T1 given, T1 in 2 days. If he now works 50% faster, so let's assume that earlier he was working with 100% efficiency. So now he would be working with what? 50% faster. So now he would be working with 150%. So this is your E2, this is your E1, right? In how many days, that is T2, we need to calculate. Can he finish the remaining work? What would be the remaining work? He will take 1 day for that work. So what would be the remaining work? If he's doing 1/6 of the work in 2 days, 1/6 of the 1/6 of the work he did. So what would be the remaining work? 5/6, right? 1 minus 1/6, 5/6. So now again, I'll be using this formula. E1 M1 T1 upon W1 is equal to E2 M2 T2 upon W2. So E1 is 100%. What is M1? How many person is Arjun? How many person is Arjun? 1%. How many days is he taking to finish 1/6 of the work? 2 days. What will be his new efficiency? What will be E2? What will be his new efficiency? 150. What will be M2? How many person is Arjun again? 1%. T2 we need to calculate. What will be W2? What would be W2? 5/6. All right. So this 6 will get cancelled out. 52, 53. So you will get 2 into 2 into 5. That is 20. 20/3 is equal to T2. All right. 20/3 is equal to T2. Done? Is that clear? People on YouTube also, I hope it's getting clear. Okay. Faisal, I hope it's clear. Faisal and whoever asked one more example. Yes, Tasnia. Faisal, can you reply quickly if you are there? Okay, then we'll move to the when men is less, why efficiency is more. When did they say that men is less and efficiency is more? It depends, like it's not like when men is less, efficiency is more. It's not like this. It's like more number of people, more number of people. Not like this. More the efficiency, I think time taken it is. 1 minute, 1 minute. It is inversely proportional, yes. So how can I say that? 1 minute. So yeah, here the thing has to be efficiency and time has to be inversely proportional. Correct. Efficiency and time has to be inversely proportional. More efficient person, less the time is taken. And less efficient person, more the time is taken. So as T and D are inversely proportional, it will be on the same side. All right, Faisal, thank you for bringing into my notice. Right, more efficient person, it means a number of people and efficiency we cannot say. Yes. Okay. All right. Now I hope it's clear. Right. Okay. 935974. You just have to substitute that formula. Just use this E1 M1 T1 upon W1, E2 M2 T2 upon W2. This is W1, this is T1. If he now 50% faster, if he now works 50% faster, it means earlier he was working with 100% efficiency, now he's working with 150% efficiency. In how many days? T2 can he finish the remaining work? So the remaining work is 5 by 6. Just substitute it and cancel it and multiply it. You will get it. Okay, I am moving ahead. Fine, people. Let's move to this question. Yeah. Yes, Sumit, reverse relationship between time and person, reverse relationship between time and efficiency also. Abhijiru, I'll see at the end. Okay, partnership question. I'll just brief you about partnership. Stay till the end and remind me once again. Okay, what's the answer for this one? B, Sisto, I don't know the answer. Anyone else? 6. Okay, Subhash Acharya. How are you doing, Subhash? And how come you are here today? So yes, Aditi is thrice as efficient as Soumya. So efficiency of Aditi to efficiency of Soumya is, or efficiency of Aditi is equal to 3 times of efficiency of Soumya, right? So efficiency of Aditi to efficiency of Soumya is equal to 3:1. Fine. Right? Okay. Now, if this is their efficiency ratio, what will be the time taken ratio? What will be the time taken ratio? If their efficiency ratio is 3:1, what will be the time taken ratio? Time taken ratio will be 1:3. If their efficiency ratio is 3:1, the time taken ratio will be inverse. So the time taken ratio will be 1:3. Now this 3 part is equal to 24 days. If Soumya can complete it in 24 days. So 1 part will be equal to how many days? If 3 part is equal to 24 days, so 1 part will be equal to how many days? 8 days. It means that Aditi is taking 8 days and Soumya is taking 24 days. I hope that's clear. Right? Now, in how many days can they work and finish? They can work together and finish the work. So 8, you can go by this method only, 1 by 8 and 1 by 24. 24 will be the LCM, 4 by 24. So finally, total days will be 24 by 4. 24 by 4, you will get 6 days as the answer, right? Many people have already answered that, 6 days, that's correct answer. I hope it's clear. Okay. All right. Fine. So, all right, Bella, we'll see that at the end. Okay, so let's move to the next one. What would be the answer for this one? So there is one attendance form. Please go through that link. Okay, anybody got the answer for this one? So can't fill the attendance. Sisto is saying, anyone from Jain University, ma'am, sir, can you just take care of this? So the student is saying that can't fill the attendance. I think it was Alia. Alia, ma'am, are you there? Okay, thank you. All right, people. Fine, fine. It's been conveyed to them. They have also read your message. Okay. Anybody got the answer for this? Or you want me to wait? Because you were busy in opening the form and filling it up. So I would like to give you actual time. Okay, Palash, they are working on it. You are not understanding. 935974, what's your name? And can you change something to your name? Do you have any name? Or your name is 935974? Zen. Okay, Zen, have you attended any of the session earlier? Or this is your first session? And do you know the basics of time and work? Working lok, bidrug, lok. Okay. Okay. It will get uploaded a form again. Where is the form? Where is the form? 1 minute, I'll copy paste. Here it is. Okay, here it is already. 10 is the answer, Gupta. Okay. 10. Anybody else? You people took long time for this. 11. Okay, I'm unable to paste it here. One of the person from Jain University will do that. Wait for a while, Deepika. Okay, so what A is 25%, 25% more efficient than B. So it means that efficiency of A is 125 and efficiency of B will be 100. So 100 to 125, the ratio will be 5:4. Yes, no? So time taken ratio by A to B will be equal to what? Can you tell me quickly? Can you tell me quickly? Time taken ratio from A to B is equal to what? 4:5, right? Now B is taking how many days? 25 days. 5 part is equal to 25 days. 4 part will be equal to how many days? 20 days. Awesome. So A is taking 20 days to complete the work and B is taking 25 days to complete the work. So 1 day of work of A will be 20, 1 by 20, and B's 1 day work will be 25. Now think about it. A started a work alone and then B joined her 5 days before the actual completion of the work. So if the work would have lasted for 12 days, right? So B would have worked for how many days? If A had worked for 12 days, just for an example, if A had worked for 12 days, B would have worked for how many days? Correct. Right. If A had worked alone and then B joined her 5 days before the actual completion of the work, it means that B is 5 days before actual completion of the work. So if 12 days work last, 5 days before, it means that for 7 days, B would have joined them. Yes or no? B joined her 5 days before the actual, 1 minute, people, 1 minute. B joined 5 days before the actual completion of the work. It means that B had worked for how many days? Not 7 days. It has to be 5 days only. Yes. If it is taking 20 days, then 2B had joined for 5 days. All right. So A is working for X days and B is working for 5 days. All right. And the work is getting completed. That's equal to 1. Now tell me the value of this one. What's the answer? What would be the answer? 5 by 25 is 1 by 5. 1 minus 1 by 5 is 4 by 5. So X is equal to 16 days. Did you get X is equal to 16 here? X by 20 plus 5 by 25, 1 by 5, 1. Solving this further, you will get 16 days. 1 minus 1 by 5 is 4 by 5, and you will get X is equal to 16 days. So totally A is working for 16 days, but for 5 days they work together. It means that for how many days A worked alone? A is working for 16 days, but 5 days he worked along with B. So how many days he worked alone? 11 days. So the answer is 11 days. All right. Manish, time taken ratio is inversely proportional to efficiency ratio. Sumi, did you understand this part? Time taken ratio is 5 is to 4. 125 by 100, which is giving you 5 is to 4. So, sorry, efficiency ratio. So time taken ratio will be 4 by 5. Is that clear? Is that clear? Efficiency is inversely proportional to time. So if efficiency ratio of A to B is 1 minute, sister. 125 by 100. People now don't depend for each and everything. Tell me the value for this 125 by 100. What it would be? What will be? I'm repeating. Tell me. What will be the ratio for 125 by 100? What will be the ratio? 5 by 4. I hope everyone agrees to this. Now, how is efficiency and time are proportional? They are inversely proportional to each other. It means that time taken ratio will be what? Reverse of this ratio. Reverse of this ratio means 4 by 5. Is that clear so far to everyone? Okay. Now, B takes 25 days. So this is like 4x and 5x. So 5x is equal to 25, which means that x is equal to 5. So 4x is equal to 4 into 5, 20. Did you understand now? I was doing it directly. If 5 part is equal to 25, 4 parts will be equal to what? If 5 part is equal to 25, then 4 parts is equal to what? 5 1, 5 5 are 25. So this will give you x is equal to 20. Did you understand so far? Did you understand this 4x value? Or did you understand time taken by A? Time taken by A is equal to 20. How 125 by 100? Ria, they are saying that efficiency of A is 25% more than B. So you need to assume B is 100% efficient. So A will be 125%. Okay. I hope it is clear now. Yeah. So now X is equal to 5, not X is equal to 5. So basically, I'm getting here if 5x is equal to 25, which means that 4x is equal to 20. So now A is taking 20 days and B is taking 25 days. So 1 day work of A will be 1 by 20 and 1 day work of B will be 1 by 25. B had joined them 5 days before actual completion of the work, which means that B had worked for them only for 5 days. For the rest of the days, A was working. So we don't know A was working for how many days. So it is X days. All right. Ishika, just now they have sent the link. I am unable to copy and paste it, but if you just scroll a little bit up, you will find that attendance link. All right. Okay, now this 5 by 25 will be 1 by 5. Just give me few seconds. We will finish this and then you fill up the form. Okay. So 1 by 5. So x by 20 is equal to 1 minus 1 by 5. 1 minus 1 by 5 is 4 by 5. So I was solving this. X by 20 is equal to 4 by 5. 5 1, 5 4. X is equal to 16. So A is working for how many days total? A is working for 16 days. So how many days alone? Alone, he will not work for 5 days because those 5 days, even B was working. So alone, he is working for 11 days. That's why your answer is 11. Is that clear now? Right. Okay, fine. Meanwhile, you just fill your attendance form quickly, and even one person it's done, let me know. How accent 5 as the divider? Sisto, can you just solve this equation, Sisto? Did you understand this equation, Sisto? Yes, no. Right. So just solve this equation and get the value of x. You got 16, correct. Now, after 16, that's the value of x for the total work for which A is working. But these 5 days, last 5 days, all right, I'll say last 5 days, B had worked along with A. Last 5 days, it was A and B. So is A working alone here? In these 5 days, is A working alone? Yes or no, sister? No. No, sister, it is not working alone. A is working along with B in last 5 days. But the question is, how many days A worked alone? So for how many days A worked alone? A worked alone for 16 minus 5, 11 days. Okay, I hope it is clear now. All right. Why are we equating it to 1? Okay, Kaluya, the thing is that whenever the work is getting completed, we always equate it to 1. So here A and B have started the work and they have finished the work. So that's why when a complete amount of work is always taken as 1 unit or equal to 1. Done? Okay. How many of you are done with that attendance form, and are you able to open it now? Okay. All right. No, Thinley, this was the form given from today onwards. Completed. Awesome. Okay, we'll move to the next question then. Fine. Go for this. You can use logic method BHT. Yeshi Khandu. You can use that method also. I think you are talking about LCM method. Sajib, just now I said that we always consider 1 as the total work. Okay, so that's why when A and B have started the work, they finished the work. That's why we equate it to 1. All right, Srijal and Nishat. One minute. Okay, 36 days. All of you got it? Anybody wants me to discuss this? This is easy, right? Clear. So I'll just write down the equation B and C. So Bindu's 1 day work will be 1 by B and Chandu's 1 day work will be 1 by C is equal to 1 by 12. This is 1 by 12. Chandu alone can complete it in 18 days. So this will be 1 by B plus 1 by C. 1 by C is equal to 18. So this is 18 is equal to 1 by 12. Now, can you just solve this equation? 12, 18 LCM is 36, 3 minus 2, 1 by 36. So your B equal to 36. All right. Ashish Nath, yes, Deepa Mandal, correct. 36 is the answer. Got it? Let's move to the next one. This was fairly simple one. Okay. All right. Try this one. There are 3 people this time. people, there is one more link. You can join through that for the regular updates. All right. All right, B is the answer. So the equation is Jack, Paul, and Hurry together dig the well in 8 days. So Jack will be 1 by 16 plus Paul will be 1 by 24. Hurry, I don't know. So 1 by H is equal to what? 1 by 8. That's it. I hope you can solve this equation. Right, Jayanta, that's the answer. Okay, so you can't hear you. Joyce, how it's possible? You can't hear you. Okay, so I hope you can do this, people. Am I audible? Yes, right? Yeah. All right, fine. We'll move to the next one. Okay, this was a question asked by one of the student also to me. Fine, try this one. Thank you, Damula. Joyce, I think something is wrong at your end because others can hear me. Right, the previous one, 48 is the answer. You can do it, I guess. Let's try this one. Faisal, I hope you are understanding. Long time I didn't see your reply. Eighth number. Zain Malik. Do you know how to solve equation? Why there is a confusion, Faisal? There should be no confusion. So can you just solve? See, people, I hope you know that if Jack can dig a well in 16 days, it means that 1 day work will be 1 by 16. Paul can dig the same well in 24 days. It means that Paul's 1 day work is 24. Do you know this or not, people? Malik, do you know this? Jack, Paul, and Hari together dig the well in 8 days. So Hari is also there. I don't know Hari is taking how many days. So I took 1 by H. So just solve this equation. Let me solve this quickly. No, 1 by 16 is not the efficiency. 1 by 16 is 1 day work. If total time they are taking is 16 days, so 1 day work of Jack is what? 1 by 16. Sister, this is their 1 day work. Here they are not talking about efficiency. All right. So I hope you can solve this equation. 1 by H is equal to 1 by 8 minus 1 by 16 minus 1 by 24. 24. 48 is the LCM. So this is 8, 6, 48, 16. This is 16. 16, 3, 48, 24, 2. 16 minus 3 is 3, minus 2 is 1, 1 by 48. So yes, the answer is 48. That's it. Okay. Don't think that way. This is not the time for you to think that way, Malik. What is confusing, try to resolve it. Raj can do a piece of work in 10 days, so it will be 1 by 10. Venkat can do it in 12 days, and Ravi can do it in 15 days. They all started the work together, but Raj leaves after 2 days. It means that Raj is working for how many days? Only 2 days. So 2 days work will be this. Venkat leaves 3 days before the work is completed. It means that Venkat worked for 3 days. And the remaining days, Ravi was working. I don't know for how many days Ravi worked. So this, and the work completed, that's why equal to 1. I hope you understood this equation. So this is 1 by 5. This is 1 by 4. So just solve. X by 15 is equal to 1 minus 1 by 5 minus 1 by 4. 5, 4 LCM is 20. So 20 minus what? 20 minus 4 minus 5 is equal to X by 15. 20 minus 4 is 16, minus 5 is 11. So, okay, here I made a mistake. Venkat leave 3 days before the work is completed. So this has to be X minus 3, right? This has to be X minus 3. Got it. Got it. That's correct. Venkat leaves 3 days before the work is completed. So this has to be X minus 3. Fine. What will be this is 5. 5, 12, 15. What's the LCM? 60. So this is 12 plus 5 into X minus 3 plus 4X is equal to 1. Can you get me the value of X now? X minus 2 also. Raj leaves after 2 days. 1 minute, James. Here it will be 2 days only because Raj leaves after 2 days and Venkat leaves 3 days before the work is completed. So Raj leaves after 2 days. It means that Raj is working only for 2 days. Why X minus 3? Because Venkat leaves 3 days before the work got completed. If work is getting completed on X days, he would have left before 3 days. So he had worked for X minus 3 days. Right, Kumboso? So are you getting 7 as the answer? Because that's what many people are getting. 5X minus 15 plus 4X is equal to 60. So 60 minus 12 is 12 minus 15 is 3, 63. So 9X is equal to 63. X is equal to 7. In how many days the work completed? 7. Right? Now, can you tell me for how many days A worked alone? Raj worked alone. For how many days Raj worked alone? Mohammed, I'll answer your question. 1 minute. 3 days, right, Yash? Now, Mohammed, if you are saying, how many of you have a doubt that here it has to be X plus 2? How many of you have a doubt that this has to be X plus 2? Anybody else have same doubt? No, Faisal is saying no. Sunita is saying no. So whoever had asked me this, work already got completed in X days. What you will do after joining on second day? Already the work is over. It can't be X minus 2 also because they didn't say, if you read the James, pay attention to the letter, pay attention to the language. Raj leaves after 2 days, 3 days before the work is completed. Is it possible? After 2 days, does it make sense? After 2 days, I think because you are connecting it with and Venkat leave 3 days before the work is completed. You're talking about this. After 2 days, the work is completed. Does it make sense? James, is it making sense? Joyce, that's what I'm saying. X plus 2 is not possible because work already got over in X days. So when already work got over, what you will do for the rest of the 2 days? All right. So here we need to pay attention. Raj leaves after 2 days. So whenever the work was started, Raj leaves after 2 days. It means that Raj is working for 2 days. All right. And Venkat leaves 3 days before the work is completed. So if work is getting completed in X days, then Venkat would have worked for X minus 3 days. I hope that makes sense now, people. So this doesn't work. Okay, no problem, Joyce. I hope you understood. Fine. Okay, this one is easy one. Go for it quickly. Right, Dumula. Correct, Sesto. $15 days. Okay. First day, who is working? First day, Raju is working. Second day, who is working? Raju. So third day, who all are working? Three of them. Raju, Ram, and Razi. So in one day, he would have done 1 by 20. On second day, he would have done 1 by 20. And on third day, they would have done 1 by 20 plus 30 plus 60. Now, I feel like this will be the lengthy method. Okay. Let's understand one more method. Use whichever method you want to use. I use both method, but I feel like in this one, the other method would be easy, right? Let's see why. Focus people, it's not so different, similar. 20, 30, 60. Raju, Ram, Razi. All right, 20, 30, 60. What I will do here, I will take LCM of 20, 30, 60. What is the LCM of 20, 30, 60? Is 60. LCM of 20, 30, 60 is 60. We have done this method, right? But in this question, this method turns out to be very simple. So what is 1 day work of Raju? Can I say 3 units per day? What will be 1 day work of right, Bilal? Of this one, Tona, you need to take LCM of 20, 30, 60. So this 60 is the LCM of 20, 30, 60. So you will get 60 as the LCM. Now this 60 is total work. Let's say that total work is 60 unit. Right? Now just follow the language of the question, or like just follow the logic. Ram is taking 30 days, and 30 days 60 units. It means that he will be doing 2 units per day. And Razi would be doing 1 unit per day. So now first day, it was Ram who was working 3 units. Second day, again, it was Ram who was working 3 units. Third day, it was Ram, Razi, and Raju. So 3 plus 2 plus 1. How many units total? 6 units. So they are doing, let me write it here. They are doing 12 units in how many days? 3 days. 12 units in 3 days. So how many units they have to finish? Yes, Giala, Rahul, that's the answer. Yes, 60 units they have to finish. So 12 units they are doing in 3 days. So 60 units they will do it in how many days? 12 into 5 is 60. So 3 into 5 is 15. So the answer is 15 days. All right. I feel this method is easier rather than this one. Let me try this one also. Let me go with this one, what we will get. But this is little complex. 1 by 20, 1 by 20, 1 by 20, 30, 60 is 120. So this is 1 by 120. So 120 is the LCM. So this is 6 plus 1. That's 13 by 120. 13 by 120, 20, 30, 110. 1650. Okay, that's bad. You can just get into a lot of calculation here. 110 and 20, 220 is the LCM. Lengthy calculation, this one. Okay, how many of you did not understand this part? Is it clear? Joyce, let me go through one plain page. Fine, I'll explain you. I'll explain one more thing. If A is taking 5 days and B is taking 10 days. All right, very simple example. Okay, let's say C is taking 15 days to finish a work. A is taking 5 days, B is taking 10 days, and C is taking 15 days. So what will be the LCM of 5, 10, and 15? I'm repeating, Saurabh. What will be the LCM of 5, 10, and 15? 5, 10, and 15. 5, 10, 15 LCM is 30. All right. 5, 10, 15. 15 is the largest number. 15 is divisible by 5, but not divisible by 10. So I'll move to the second multiple of 15. 15 into 2 is 30. 30 is divisible by 5, divisible by 10, divisible by 15. Okay. So now this 30 will be what? What will be this 30? Can you tell me what will be this 30? What is this 30? What is this 30? Total work, right? 30 is not KSD, not total number of days. 5 days, 10 days, 15 days. 30 is the total work. Like 30 tables I have to make, or 30 fan I have to make, or 30 pages I have to write, or 30 assignments I have to finish, or 30 questions I have to solve. All right. Now, if I have to finish 30 units, right, units, total are 30 units, and I'm taking 5 days. Think logically. If I'm taking 5 days to finish 30 units, so how many units I'm doing in a day? 6, 30 by 5. 6 units per day. How many units is B doing in a day? 30 by 10, 3 units per day. And how many units is C doing in a day? 2 units per day. Is that clear to you all? Right, Saurabh. That's correct. GL total work per days. Total work overall. Is that clear? The same thing I was using there. The question was about Raju, Ram, and Razi. So Raju was taking 20 days, Ram was taking 30 days, and Razi was taking 60 days to finish any work. The same work, which When Raju is doing alone, he's taking 20 days. Ram is doing alone, he's taking 30 days. And when Razi is doing that work alone, he's taking 60 days. So what is the LCM of 20, 30, 60? It is 60. Now, what is 60? Tell me, what is this 60? What is this 60? Ishika. Total what? Total work. Correct. This is total work. All right, 60 units. So now what we will be calculating? 1 day unit, 1 day work. So what will be Raju's 1 day work? What will be Raju's 1 day work? 3 unit per day. What will be Ram's 1 day work? 60 by 3 is 2 unit per day. And what would be Razi's 1 day work? 60 by 60, 1 unit per day. Did you understand the story so far? Yes. First day, who is working? First day, who is working? Only Ram. So if only Ram is working, how many units will he do? How many units, if Ram is working, how many units will he do? 3 units. Second day, who is working? Second day, who is working? Only Ram. That's the question, right? If Raju is assisted by Ram and Razi on third day, so it means that first day it was I have made Raju, Ram, and Razi. So first day only Raju is working. So doing 3 units. Second day also it's Raju working. So Raju would be doing how many units? 3 units only. Third day, who is working? Raju, Ram, and Razi. So how many units will they do? How many units will they do? 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 6 units. All right, so in how many days they are doing how many units? In how many days are they doing how many units? Who will tell me the answer for this? Jui, in how many days? Correct. 3 days. 3 plus 3 plus 6. 12 units in 3 days. 12 units in 3 days. So how many units are they supposed to finish? 60 units. So 12 units in 3 days, 60 units will they will do in how many days? 12, 1, 12, 5, 3 into 5, 15. 15 is the answer. Did you understand it now? Yes? All right, we'll move then. Okay. Is there any confusion now? All right. It can be related, yes, Sesto. We can say that efficiency of Raju is 3 units in a day, and efficiency of Ram is 2 units in a day, and efficiency of Razi is 1 unit in a day. So what you are saying, that also makes sense. It can be related to efficiency too. All right, awesome. So now same concept we need to use for time and for pipes and cistern also. Okay. So what do you think? What will give a try for this question? Same concept. Instead of days, it will be in minutes or in hours. Make sure that everybody is giving right answer for this one, and I don't have to solve this question. So far, I got one answer, another answer, both answers are matching. Third answer is also matching. Fourth answer is also matching. Fifth is also matching. Super. Sixth is also matching. Seventh is also matching. Eight, nine. No, eighth one is not matching. Sujit, try again. Yes, Shika. Yes, Hasib. Yes, Rishav. Yes, Aradhya. All right. Right, Jui. Jui, you are there on YouTube and on WhatsApp. No, YouTube and Zoom both. Ayush. Yes. Okay. All of you got it right. So it's so simple. Oh, then there is another Jui Paul on YouTube. Then there is a different Jui Paul on Zoom. I thought both are same. I don't know. Pipe A and B together can fill a tank in 30 minutes and tap B alone can fill a tank in 90 minutes. So pipe A alone will take how many minutes? I don't know. Pipe B is taking how many minutes? 90 minutes. And together 30 minutes. So 1 by 30. 1 by 30 is 1 by 3 minus 1 by 9. So 1 by A is equal to 30 minus 90. 90 is the LCM. 3 minus 1. 2 by 90. Your answer will be 45 minutes. Correct. Okay. Yes, Rajiv. That's correct. Okay. Yes, Giala. That's correct. Okay. Fine. I think I have taken only this many questions. I'll take one more question. If pipe A fills the tank in 10 minutes and pipe B empties it in 30 minutes. If both pipes are open together, how long will it take to fill the tank? $15. Yes, Priyanka, that's correct for the previous one. 30 by 4. I don't think so. Answer is 30 by 4. 15 minutes. No. Those who are saying 15 minutes, I understood what logic you have used. 10 plus 30 divide by 2. No. 30 divide by 2. Okay. Those who are using 20, I think that's the answer. So empties, it means that it's negative work. All right. It's negative work. So filling means positive work. So for filling, we will use plus 1 by 10. And for emptying, we use minus 1 by 30. Just solve this. 1 by 30, 30 is the LCM, 3 minus 1. 2 by 30, yes, so the answer is 15 minutes. All right, so whenever it is emptying, we use negative sign. All right, that's the only thing you need to take care here. Okay. Got it, people? Nosat, why 7.5? You did 15 by 2 again. No, you don't have to. All right, then, I hope it is clear. Right, so is time and work clear now, or do you have any other question which you were unable to solve and you need any help? Do you have any question? Anyone? Whoever is here? Yes, 15 is the answer. Why we wrote 3? Where we wrote 3? Oh, Osama, can you just solve this by yourself? Solve this equation by yourself. You will understand why I wrote 3. Osama, solve this equation by yourself. Nahidul, solve this equation by yourself. 1 by 10 minus 1 by 30, what you will get? Osama and Nahidul. Did you get it now? From today, Ma Fatima. 1 minute, Rinchin. 1 minute, people. Osama and Nahidul, did you understand it or not? I'm waiting and others are also waiting. You can do through LCM also, Saurabh. Not a problem. Still not. Nahidul, solve this equation. What is the LCM of 10 and 30? 30. If I want 30 here, I'll multiply 3. So I multiply 3. I want 30 here, I'll multiply 1. So that's why it was 3 minus 1. Come on, Nahidul. I hope it is clear now. Okay, fine then. 2 by 30 is equal to 1 by 15. And then I reverse it because whenever it is for 1 day work, 1 minute work, 1 minute work is equal to this. So total minute will be total time taken is always reverse this ratio 1 by 15. That's what, Andrew, you have to reverse this ratio because this is in 1 minute work. So total time will be reverse of this. Okay. The moment I skip one step, people, you get confused. I don't know why. Okay, we are good with this now. Fine. Let's try this question on time, speed, distance. Vyamukama, there is nothing in geometry to revise. You know, it's all about formulas. So even the properties are too many. So, and I don't think so that like so many questions will be coming from geometry. That would be direct one only. So you can go through the mensuration topic of those PDF which I've shared with you. You will understand. Okay, anybody got the answer for this one? No, Giala, it will not empty the vessel because filling rate is more than emptying rate. So it will fill that vessel. If empty rate would have been more than filling the rate, the vessel wouldn't have been filled ever. All right. Fatima, you can email to me. My email ID is even those people who are on YouTube. My email ID is doubts for sonal @gmail.com. All right. Email to me and I'll send the PDFs. 5,000 meter. Right, Jayanta. That's correct. Anyone here? Faisal 300. No. Okay. So how we approach this question? One is if I walk at 4 km per hour, I miss the bus by 10 minutes. If I walk at 5 km per hour, I reach 5 minutes before the arrival of the bus. How far I walk to reach the bus stand? So what is constant here? Distance is constant. I remember one of my trainers, she only asked the question and she only used to answer the question. Sometimes I do the same. I'm sorry. What is constant here, people? Now you answer. I'm not answering. What is constant here? And I don't used to like that habit of hers because when you only have to answer why you were asking the question, that was my every moment whenever she was like, she used to ask a question and answer the same time. I used to feel the same thing that why the hell did you ask the question then? So at times, whenever I answer the question myself, I every time get aware of it. Anyway, so yeah, what is constant here? Like you people said, distance is constant. So distance is equal to speed into time, right? So if I walk at the speed of 4 km per hour, I miss the bus by 10 minutes. It means that I'll reach late or I'll reach early. If I'm missing the bus by 10 minutes, it means that I'm reaching late or reaching early. I'm reaching late, right? So it means that T plus 10 minutes. Let this T also be in minutes as of now. Fine. This is one equation. Another equation will be, again, distance is constant. If I walk at the speed of 5 km per hour, I reach 5 minutes before. It means that I reach early. So T minus 5 minutes. T minutes minus 5 minutes, right? This is your second equation. As we know that distance is constant, we can equate it to 4 km per hour. T plus 10 is equal to 5 km per hour. T minus 5, right? So kilometer per hour will get cancelled. You can solve this. You will get the value of T. Substitute here T, you will get the value of D. This is one way of doing it. All right. Now there is another way of doing it. That's why I asked you this question. Or like I took this question here. I hope you understood this equation method, all of you. And I hope you can solve this one and two, equating it to each other. Can you do that? Right now, look at another way. Whenever you remember, we have solved average speed. You remember we have solved average speed and we used to take LCM of whatever the speeds they have given. Remember that method? Yes, no, yes, no, yes. Okay. Similarly, here also, like whenever the distance is constant, I repeat, whenever distance is constant, you can always take LCM. You can take LCM of speeds given. All right. Or basically, you are assuming one distance from your side. All right. It's like you are assuming one distance from your side. Fine. Now I want to choose such good number. I cannot assume 100, let's say 100 kilometers the distance. If I walk at 4 km per hour, I'll reach at what time? So to make my calculation simpler, I will take LCM of 4 km per hour and 5 km per hour. I'll take LCM of 4 km per hour and 5 km per hour. Now you see this method is so simple, people. You will enjoy this method, trust me. For those who it is new, just look at it. LCM of 4 and 5 is what? 20 kilometer. So I assume that 20 kilometers is the distance. Now, use common sense, which is very common, I hope. You are walking 20 kilometer per hour at the speed of 4 kilometer per hour. How long will you take? How many hours you will take? Walking 20 kilometer at the speed of 4 kilometer per hour, you will take 5 hours. right? Now you're walking 20 kilometer at the speed of 5 kilometer per hour. How long will you take? 4 hours. What is the difference here? What is the difference of the timing here? 1 hour. So when it is 20 kilometer, the difference is 1 hour. Can anyone tell me what is the difference of timing here? 10 minute and 5 minute before. Can anyone tell me? 10 minutes missed the bus by 10 minutes and I reached 5 minutes before. 15 minutes, right? Yes, 15 minutes. Why? Let's say this way. I reached 5 minutes before. So I reached at 11:55. The bus is at 12 o'clock, right? I reached at 11:55. I would be able to catch bus, but you reached 10 minutes late. So you reached at 12:10. So what is the difference in the timing? 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here. So 5, 10, 15 minutes. 15 minutes will be equal to what kilometer? This 1 hour is nothing but I can take it as 60 minutes. All right. So 15 into 4, 4145. 5 kilometers, nothing but 5,000 meter. So now I'll repeat in short what we have done. Whatever the speeds been given, we will take the LCM of that speed. All right, your calculation will be less. It will be more logical related question. I repeat, you have to take LCM of 4 and 5. LCM of 4 and 5 is 20. If I'm walking at the speed of 4 kilometer per hour, I'll take 5 hours. If I'm walking at the speed of 5 kilometer per hour, I'll take 4 hours. So the difference is 1 hour. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So when 20 kilometer, the difference in the timing is equal to 60 minutes. 20 kilometer difference in timing is 60 minutes. Now somebody is reaching 5 minutes before and 10 minutes late. It means that total time is 15 minutes. So 15 minutes is equal to what? Okay. All right. Sister, you got T is equal to 65 minutes. Substitute it here. 65 minus 5 will give you 60 minutes, which is 1 hour. So you will get 5 kilometer per hour in 1 hour. You will get 5 kilometer. Your answer is also same, 5,000. If you are solving this equation, you will get T is equal to 65 minutes. Then substituting in either of the equation. This equation, substituting in second one would be easy. Where did the 20 come from? We have taken LCM of 4 and 5 because the distance was constant. So I took the LCM of 4 and 5. Okay. Do you want to solve one more of this? Do you want to solve one more of this, people? Okay, so similar stuff. If I walk at the speed of 5 kilometer per hour, I'll reach 10 minutes late. If I'll walk at the speed of 6 kilometer per hour, I'll reach 10 minutes early. Fine, Nishat. Here you go. Distance is equal to question mark. So let's say I'm walking from my place to my place to stadium. Okay, so if I walk at the speed of 5 kilometer per hour, I missed the match by, I reached the stadium 10 minutes late, whatever the time my basketball class was supposed to start, basketball session was supposed to start. I reached 10 minutes late for it. If I walk at 6 kilometer per hour, I will reach 10 minutes early. So what would be your answer? No, sister. Yes, Mercy. Yes, Yash. Yes, Yash. No, Deepa. I think you're making some mistake. Right, people? Many of you got the answer. So again, distance is constant, right? I'll take LCM of 5 and 6. What is LCM of 5 and 6? What is LCM of 5 and 6? It's 30 kilometer. So if I travel at the speed of 5 kilometer per hour, it means that I'll take 6 hours. If I travel at the speed of 6 kilometer per hour, it means that I'll take 5 hours. So the difference is again 1 hour, that is 60 minutes. 60 minutes is the difference. So when 30 kilometer, the difference is of 60 minutes. The difference between timings is equal to 60 minutes. What is the difference in the timing here? What is the difference in the timing here? 20 minutes, 10 minutes late, 10 minutes early, 10 minutes late, 10 minutes early, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Awesome. So 20 minutes. So this will be equal to what? So 1/3, 21, 23, 3, 1, 3, 10. That's it. 10 kilometer is your answer. I hope it's clear. Yes. If this is clear, try this question. This was the question asked to me by one of the students of this group only. Right, Anshika, that's correct. Deepa, that's correct. Moriam, that's correct. Nosad, I think you need to check. I think you're talking about 6,000 and 5,000. $14, I don't remember what was the answer. So the answer is, I don't think so. It's 14. 18. Right, it is 18. Correct. Yes, it's 18. Fine, you can use the same question, same method now. So Rohit drives from his home at a speed of 30 kilometer and reaches his bank 20 minutes late. Then the next day he increases his speed by 15 kilometer per hour. So what are the two speeds he is getting? One is 30 kilometer per hour, and what is new speed? What is new speed? 45 kilometer per hour. What is the LCM of 35 and 40? Distance, it is 90 kilometer. 90 kilometer. LCM of 30 and 45. So if I'm traveling at the speed of 30 kilometer per hour, I'll take 3 hours. And if I'm traveling at the speed of 45 kilometer per hour, I'll take 2 hours. So again, the difference is of 1 hour. So 90 kilometer, it is 1 minute, 90 kilometer, it is what? 60 minute is the difference. So what is that then? What will be the time taken here? And he reaches 20 minutes late, and the next day he increases speed, but still he's late by 8 minutes. So what will be the time difference here? 12, right? So this is 12 minutes. Late by 20 minutes, then by 8 minutes. 8 minutes and then, sorry, 20 minutes. 20 minus 8, difference is of 12 minutes. So what would be the answer? 12, 1, 12, 5, 90 by 5, 18 kilometers. So your answer is 18 kilometer. All right. Fine. Got it, people, right? There was somebody who was requesting something. Who is that? Abdul Bari Sahak. I think only you cannot hear me. Everybody can hear me because they are replying also. With distance is equal to distance method. So with distance is equal to distance method, it would be when my speed is 30 kilometer per hour, I am late by what minutes? 20 minutes late. So T minus 20. This is distance 1. Distance 2 is equal to when I'm traveling at the speed of 45 kilometer per hour, I would be reaching 8 minutes late. So you are getting T in terms of minutes here. Just remember that. D1 is equal to D2. 30 into T minus 20 is equal to 45 into T minus 8. I feel a lot of calculation is there in this. 30T minus 600 minutes, 45T, 45 minus 8, 90 into 4, 360. So this will be 960 is equal to 15T. So T you are getting it in minutes. All right. Solve it, you will get it. If you're arriving earlier, yes. If both the times are arriving earlier, you have to add. Because this time, Kayulu, both are late. Like I was supposed to reach at 12 o'clock. When I was traveling at the speed of 30 kilometer per hour, I reached at 12:20. When I traveled at the speed of 15 kilometer per hour, I reached at 12:08. So what is the difference in the timing here? 12:08 and 12:20. Between 12:08 and 12:20 is what? 12 minutes difference, right? Yes or no? If you say that both reached early, so if I say I reached 20 minutes early and then 8 minutes early, still my answer will be same. 12 minutes early, 20 minutes early, it means that I reached at 11:40. And then I reached 8 minutes early, it means that I reached at 11:52. So still, what is the difference in the timing? 11:40 to 11:52. What is the difference in timing? 12 minutes only. Okay. I reached late, correct. So this has to be, yeah, right, Saurabh. This has to be plus 20. This is to be plus 8. Because we are reaching late, not early. Why do we equate with 90 with 60? 90 kilometer, because 60 minutes. When you look at this, 1 minute. Somebody raised hand. Can you lower the hand? Okay, so this is like Petro, 3 hours and 2 hours. What is the time difference? 1 hour. So 1 hour is equal to what? 60 minutes. So that's why I wrote 60 minutes. All right. 19 by 60 make, but I don't know what you are saying. 15T is equal to minus 240. No, minus 240 you will get. Because the equation was wrong. This has to be plus. So this has to be plus and this has to be plus. So now 15t is equal to plus 240. All right. All right, people. I find this method easy because it's all about mental calculation. I don't have to involve in any other calculation like this. Here I have to take t is equal to what? 5, 3, 5, 4, and 8, I guess. 48, 3, 1, 3, 6. You will get t is equal to 16 minutes. So if you have to calculate distance, 16 plus 8, 24 minutes. This is 45 kilometer per hour. 45 kilometer per hour. And this is 16 plus 8, 24 minutes. In hour, it would be 24 by 60. So 15, 3, 15, 4, 4, 1, 4, 6. 6 into 3, 18 again. Okay, I solved it. What is 16 minutes? When you will calculate this equation, that's a different method, Sesto. You only asked me to solve. That's the usual time. When you solve this, you will get t is equal to 16 minutes. Once you will get t is equal to 60 minutes, substitute here. 16 plus 8 will be 24. As these are in minutes, convert it into hours. So divide by 60 and solve, you will get 18 minutes. 3 into 24 by 60. Okay. How can we find 2R and 2R? Moriam, I did not understand your question. Like 2R and 2R, that's impossible. Fine, people. I hope it is clear. These two questions I wanted to discuss with you people. That's it. Okay, now what you want me to discuss? We do have some time. What do you want me to discuss? Any other question you have? Or else I'll only get one question then. Anyone has any other question? I did not understand, Shifullah. What is not clear to you? How can we find 3R and 2R? So how we found that 3R and 2R was 90 kilometer distance, I assumed. If I'm traveling at the speed of 30 kilometer per hour, I'll be taking 3 hours. If I'm traveling 90 kilometer at the speed of 45 kilometer per hour, I'll be taking 2 hours. All right. M is inversely proportional to T and T is inversely proportional to E. So M is proportional to E. No. M cannot be proportional to E. I'll tell you why. If you are writing E1, M1, T1 upon W1, these will be inversely proportional. If more efficient people are, you need less number of people. If more efficient people are, if there are 2 people who are doing one work in 4 hours, and if there is one person who is doing that same amount of work in 2 hours. So that's what I'm saying. Men and efficiency is also inversely proportional. More the number of people, it depends on the efficiency of people. If the efficiency of people are high, then you need less number of people. But generally, we don't go with that. Deepa is saying profit and loss question. Profit and loss, I think it would be direct one. There are no such question I have for profit and loss. Okay, let's do this. Somebody sent this question. Fine, people. I cannot type it here. I cannot. I don't know how I can do that, but let me try. Insert text box. No, I couldn't. I'm unable to type in questions or like copy paste question from chat box. That's not working in my system. Yeah, it's not working. So two workers, A and B, let us write this question. Fine, people, let's solve this question. Two workers, A and B, manufactured a batch of identical part. A worked for 4 hours and B worked for 10 hours, and they did half the job. Then they worked together for another 6 hours. They worked together for 6 hours. For another 6 hours. And they had to do 1/20th of the job. Then they worked together for another 6 hours and they had to do 1/20th of the job. How much time does B take to complete the job if he worked alone? How much time does B take to complete the job if he works alone? If he worked alone. Fine, people, let's try this question. Try. Are we allowed to use calculator in the exam? I don't know. They haven't mentioned yet. E stands for efficiency, M stands for number of people, T stands for time, and W stands for work. All right, M is in the east of N, which is the north of S. Gungun, I'll take your question after this. Let's solve this question first. Saurabh, we have discussed arithmetic progression earlier. It's all formulas based only. All right. Geometry also we have discussed, mensuration part and other stuff. So you can go through the PDF of those topics. All right, let's solve this question, people. How many of you are trying? Okay, try, people. A worked for 4 hours and B worked for 10 hours, and they completed half the job. Then they worked together for another 6 hours. Okay, anybody got the answer? People keep trying. I'll be back a minute. 1 minute. I'm sorry, people. Okay, anybody got the answer? Anybody? Yes, no. 8 hours, 19 minutes. What's the answer? I don't know the option. Okay, stuck in the middle. Fine. I'll say that A is working for 4 hours and B is working for 10 hours, and then they are finishing half of the unit, half of the work, right? So, do we know how many units A does and how many units B does? Do we know that? Do we know that I'm not able to find my pen? Where I'm writing? Okay. See, people, we don't know how many units A is doing. So we'll say that A unit of the work, and let's say B is doing B unit of the work. I think answer should be 30. I'm not sure. Let's see that. So in 4 hours, A will do 4A units and B will do 10 B units. And this is like they have done half of the work, right? They have done half of the work. So can I say that when I solve this, this will be 8A plus 20B is equal to work. So this is one equation we got for total work. Did you understand this part, people? Yes or no? Right? Now, similar way, they're saying they worked for another 6 hours and finished 1/20th of the job. All right. So another 6 hours. So A worked for 6 hours and B worked for 6 hours, and they finished 20th of the work, 1/20th of the job, right? It means 1/20, W by 20. So when you solve this, you will get what? 120A. Where is the question? Question is, okay, who was the one who sent this question? Can you send this question again? There are like so many questions now. It was Amit Shah. Amit Shah, can you post the question? So here is the question. So then they worked together for another 6 hours and they had to, or like they did 1/20th of the job. And they had to do 1/20th of the job. 1/20th of the job in how many hours? 6 hours. So 6A plus 6, 120B is equal to W. All right. Yes or no, people? Is this equation making sense to you? What is the value of A and B you will get from here? Try once. We make 4 plus 6 hours. Where? This is, isn't it 10 hours? It is 10 hours, right? What is the value of A and B you are getting? Minus, A is minus and B is equal to 7 by 90. Okay. The equation has to be this way. They worked for another 6 hours where they had to finish. 4 hours and 10 hours, and they did half the job. So if I say 8 hours in 8 units and 20 units, 8 hours and 20 hours, they will do full job. 6 hours. It means that A is working less, B is working more. Fine. Why don't we make 4 plus 6 hours? Sister, we cannot take 4 plus 6 because in 6 hours he is doing different amount of units and in 4 hours he is doing different amount of unit. Okay. 6A plus 6B supposed to be 4 plus 6A plus 10 plus 6B. Why sister? 6A plus 6B, 1 by 20. I think even I'm not sure. Shall I get back to you for this question? Let me try. Here is some mistake I'm making. So it's like mark for another 6 hours and 120. They had to finish 1/20th of the job. It means that rest of the job they had finished. So 1/20th of the job they are doing in 6 hours. So 6A plus 6B is equal to W by 20. How can you get 6A plus 6B? I assumed it's okay, people, leave this question. I'll get back to you on this question. Fine. Who was the, Amit? Can you post this question to me on my email ID? You have my email ID, right? Yeah, so send me. We will discuss this question in the next class. Fine. So meanwhile, I'll take Gungun question. There is some mistake. One mistake I'm making here. It has to be 19 by 20. No. So 6A plus 6B. 10 hours. I'll get back to you, people. Let's not spend time here on this. Let me. Every time I tell my email ID, DOUBTS number 4 SONAL@gmail.com. Okay, fine. I'll get back to you people on this one. Give me some time. So we'll discuss Gungun's question. Gungun's question was something related to Gungun. Post your question. There was one more question which I wanted to discuss with you people. Okay, Gungun, are you there? Hare Chintia, just now I wrote. This is my email ID. Yeah, Gungun, post that question, the one which you asked that time. One more question I have. A into B means A is to the south of B. A plus B means A is to the north of B, and A percent B means A is to the east of B, and A minus B means A is to the west of B. There's somebody from your group only have asked me this question. I did not know how to reply it on WhatsApp, so that's why I was thinking I'll solve it in the group. So then you need to find out P percent Q plus R minus S. P percent Q plus R minus S. S is in which direction with respect to Q? This is the question. Your options are southwest, southeast, C is northeast, and D is northwest. This was the question. What would be your answer? So Gungun, here is your question. M is in east of, you are saying M is in east of N. So N's east, like I told you, north, south, east, west. All right, this is the order which you should follow. So M is in the east of N, which is in the north of S. So this is in the north of S. So M is in southeast of S. All right, how about this? What's the answer? Southeast is the answer. So P percent Q, percent means P is in the east of Q. P is in the east of Q. Q plus R. Plus means first one is to the north of the second one. So the first one is to the north of second one. So north of R. R minus S. A is to the west of B. It means that first one is to the west of second one. So S is in which direction to Q, which is this direction? This direction is southeast. Yes, the answer is southeast. All right. Leo Mardi, this question was for you. I'll send the screenshot to you. Fine, people. I hope it is clear. Okay. All right, people, then. Yeah. So we'll see you on Saturday. Saturday, we will be discussing 5th July PRAGATII mock test. Okay. So complete it. Those who have not completed, finish it fast. Okay. All right, people. So till then, take care. Yeah. Wish you all the best every time. You too. Yes, Rajiv, tell me. Rajiv, were you saying something? It is not clear yet that whether you can use it or not, but most likely you can. Okay. Actually, I'm not the one. Whenever Wednesday there are chat available, Wednesday there is a chat with the Jain University, please ask this question there. Nahidul, you have to go on step up. 1 minute. stepuplearningsolutions@gmail.com. All right. This email ID you email to them. I think you have selected some other sub course. That's why you need to email on this step up learning solutions@gmail.com. Okay. Fine. It's okay, Joyce. There is like poor network at my end. I'll upload my photo one day. Fine, and there is no proper light also. I will look so scary. And now everybody will judge me. How she's sitting, she's not doing this, she had not taken bath, wow, chi chi chi, all that. So that's why, Joyce. Okay. So whatever the link you want to, it would be available on that chat link. All right. There is one chat link available, right? Okay. Next time I'll come prepared. I'll be taking bath. I'll be ready to come in front of system. I will look scary as of now. Why you want to see me? Am I visible now? Whole dark? Yes, no. Okay. Done. Saw me. Happy now. Whoever asked this. Okay. So take care, people. Bye-bye. Enjoy. Great. Oh my God. Thank you, Ishika. Bye-bye, people. Take care. All right. Thank you, Michelle. Can I have a moment to talk with you? You need to talk to me. Okay, so unmute yourself now. Who was that who wanted to talk to me? Thank you, Petro.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Bilal, tell me.
Ma'am, it's my first day that I joined the lectures. I missed all lectures. So
Okay.
the list formulas and everything. So is there any PDF about it, formulas or something that I just complete my lectures?
So you can email to me. I've already given my email there, right? DOUBTS doubtsforsonal@gmail.com.
Okay,
and there I'll send all the PDF to you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Okay,
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Anybody else wants to talk to me or something? You can unmute yourself. Everybody had unmuted already, so that we can wind up the session quickly.
Okay,
Bye-bye,
I will
Saint.
send you email. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Have a nice
All
day.
right, then.
Bye.
Thank you. You too. Yes, the Vachanuka. You have any question, Vachanuka? Nahidul, you have any question? I already answered, right? You just mail there, okay? Jain University exam already started, right?
Ma'am.
Yes, Bilal.
Last day we had an exam, I think, but I couldn't catch it. In exam days, you send me the direct link of exams, or should we just?
Okay, so about this, speak like ask it on Wednesday chat. 1 minute, let me post that chat here. 1 minute, let me just see if I can. You save this link, people, in case if you can save. All right, fine. I'll do one thing. 1 minute, let me see where it was.
Sure, have you mind, sir?
Others can mute yourself, please, if you don't mind. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll I'll stop sharing the screen first of all. All right. And what I have to share is, I don't know whether I can.
Because, ma'am, last day I checked the study app that there's a lot of exams. They didn't have any date. Which date they are?
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
This is different one. Okay, I'll do one thing in the next session. As of now, this is the Telegram link which you people can join. Okay.
Okay.
1 minute. So this is the Telegram link, people. All of you I sent directly 1 minute. Everyone, please join it right away. Okay, so that whatever questions you have, you can ask there.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so who else?
It's me, mom.
Yes, Joyce, tell me.
My question is how are we going to know our exam, differentiate it from the one of undergraduates? Because there are so many.
Okay, Joyce, so I think I'm not the right person to answer that. All right, I'll do one thing on this Telegram. You people will get a link about. First of all, join this Telegram for sure. You will get a link about Wednesday chat also. So on Wednesday chat, ask all this question.
Thank you.
Is that fine?
It's fine.
So, well, whoever wants to join it right away, and then I request people. Yeah, chatting will not be allowed. That's okay. But yeah, Wednesday chat link, I'll ask them to share there. Fine?
Fine.
All right. Okay. So shall I leave now? Shall we wind up the session now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. All right.